Hello there, my beautiful Aquarius friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and excited to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. All right, everyone, get ready for the love portal that is going to be open and active on June the 6th. Now, in numerology, the number 6 is the vibration of love. And what this portal is doing is activating our heart center. It gives us an opportunity to express ourselves in the energy and essence of love. Now, this isn't just romantic love. This is soul nourishing love, the kind of love that heals and connects. It's unconditional love. That's what we have access to. And this portal is going to open on June the 6th, but it's going to be active for 6 days after that. So we have a full week, almost a full week, to embrace and apply this energy in our lives. So I wanted to see what Spirit wanted to share with you today around this energy. So let's pull some cards and get right into it. All right, Aquarius, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. Let's see what it is that Spirit wants to share with you around this love portal energy. So we're going to start with an Enchanted Forest Oracle card. This is a message that Spirit wants you to carry with you. So we are starting with rejuvenate yourself. You are meant to rejuvenate yourself right now. So the energy of love that you're expressing to others, that you are expressing in the world, Spirit wants you to also express that energy toward yourself. This is going to rejuvenate you. Okay, now some of you might be resonating with the image of this card. Perhaps you're seeing fish. That's a confirmation today. So know your limits and allow them to guide you. Limitation can teach you to better care for yourself. You have full permission to rest and say no. This is about keeping some healthy boundaries up, right? Being aware of the kind of energy that you are emitting out there. So know your limits and allow them to guide you. Limitation can teach you to take better care of yourself. You have full permission to rest and say no. Okay, so it's a time to rejuvenate yourself. It's not selfish. If someone's telling you that it's selfish, that's their problem. That has nothing to do with you. So go ahead and take care of yourself, Aquarius. So let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. 9 of Pentacles. This is the energy of fulfillment. It's the energy of harvest. It's an energy to receive, right? And this is where Spirit is letting you know the energy of abundance and love is surrounding you. And this is what Spirit wants you to immerse yourself in rather than the noise. It's time for you to soften the noise and immerse yourself in the energy of love. So this is the 9 of Pentacles. You're actually leveling up in life. And as you are leveling up, your life is going to move in a new direction, or it's going to open to something that is more than what you have right now in the energy of love, right? So what's happening is this portal is activating your heart center. And we have to participate in this activation of the heart center by expressing love in our life. And what they want you to do is send love out into the world in any way that you can. And it might be through you it might be through you saying no and taking care of yourself, because you have to be in a full energy. You have to be in alignment with yourself in order to shift things around you, right? So 2 of Wands, 10 of Swords. All right, it might not feel like you're going through an abundant experience right now. Maybe you're somewhere in your life where things are feeling heavy. Things are ending. I do feel for some of you that there is a chapter closing in your life. And this chapter closing, this ending, whatever this is coming in with a lot of weight, a lot of different things, especially thoughts and emotions. And you may feel like you've been knocked down in life or knocked down in a specific area of your life. But this is where Spirit is asking you to tap into your inner strength and get back up and realign yourself to the energy of love and start walking in that frequency and vibration. Okay, so this is just confirming that you're leveling up in energy and there's a lot of abundance, a lot of connection and love and harmony coming in for you. Okay, so I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And I love it when you share with me how these cards' energies are showing up for you in your own life. So share with me in the comment section below, Aquarius. All right, so yeah, some of you are going through a really heavy energy right now, and Spirit is wanting you to know that you are safe and protected, okay? So you want to tap into your inner strength here as you are navigating whatever challenges or hardships you might be facing right now. I feel this energy is a little bit more heavier at this time because you're meant to have a breakthrough through it. You are actually learning something and you are evolving through the experience you're having, okay? And I'm getting some of you in your mind, in your thoughts. And this is where you want to implement journaling in your life, just expressing those thoughts and giving them a channel to release themselves from your mind onto a sheet of paper. Okay, so before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. You know, Spirit has been calling me to bring messages to the collective for each individual sign. So you've been seeing a lot of readings coming out on my channel, and it's only because Spirit has a lot to share. I feel in the world right now, we are all looking for guidance and clarity around our path, around our purpose, around our challenges and our hardships. And what they're trying to connect to us to is ourselves as we're moving through this energy. And this is really ringing true here with the Two of Wands for you. I've got a lot of different suits that are coming in, a lot of different intuitive downloads that are getting in the way of what I'm trying to say here. And I feel this has to do with the Ten of Swords. So let's first start with this card here. So when you take a look at this, Aquarius, what is it that you think in your mind? How is this energy showing up for you within your own life? Like, how can you connect this card to something in your life? Share with me in the comment section below. Whatever this weight is, so for me, it feels like a lot of thoughts. Swords, I think about the mental scape. It's our mind, our thoughts, our imagination. It has to do with the way that we speak. It has to do with communication. And right now it feels things are heavy for you and they're holding you down and you might not be able to get up from them. And here Spirit is letting you know that whatever these are, you have the power to actually pull them out, right? You don't have to sit here still. And we have this beautiful white light and red light coming in. So they're giving you inner strength. You already have that within yourself, and you're being prompted or encouraged to step into your light, to step into your strength, to build the courage to stand back up and keep moving. Your intuition is very strong right now and might be blocked by some of the thoughts and things that you're thinking that are not in alignment with what you're trying to experience right now. And this is where you're going to experience a major breakthrough, right? So I feel that maybe you're really being hard on yourself right now around something, or you're just not taking care of yourself. And this is why this portal is active right now, because it is coming in as an energy that wants to nourish your soul. It's giving you access to nourish your soul, take care of yourself, rejuvenate your energy. Some of you are running on empty, right? So it's time to replenish yourself. And, you know, June 6th is when this portal is active and it's open. Some of us are going to feel the energy a little bit before that. And it's going to be very active for the 6 days after June the 6th. And June the 15th and June the 24th are also remnants of this energy, right? So throughout the month of June, I feel June is going to be a very abundant month for all of us out there. And these energies that weigh us down, they only weigh us down if we give them the power to weigh us down, right? So this is where Spirit wants you to tune into the energy of love. Let's stand in our power and strength and unleash that in the world. It's time to quiet the chaos. I feel like your mind, or is there something that you're watching or seeing? Maybe there's words that were spoken. I'm getting someone that may have recently gone into a fight with someone, like verbal fight, or, you know, words that were exchanged that were hurtful, and you feel like, oh my gosh, like it's a very shocking or a very transformative moment. It feels like a life-changing moment. Like you're like, you know what? I'm not doing this anymore. I can't do this anymore. And I'm going to now take action on, I don't know, leaving a relationship or standing up for yourself and speaking up, standing in your truth, and protecting your own energy, putting some healthy boundaries up. I feel especially with the Ten of Swords here surrounding this person, someone has put up some healthy boundaries. They know what their limits are, their restrictions around energies outside of them and within them, and they're choosing to guard their energetic space and rejuvenate themselves, maybe take a time out. I feel this is going to be really important for you right now, Aquarius, especially around some of the heavier energies that are lurking in your life. So don't allow those energies to weigh you down here. I know it's easy to just say, don't let them do that to you. But this is where you're taking an active role in your life to release yourself from this. And yes, it takes effort and energy, but you're actually meant to work on releasing yourself from the heaviness, the weight that you have been carrying, especially in your mind, the thoughts, the beliefs that you have that are working against you. Okay, so I feel especially because the red light here, love toward yourself. It's not selfish to love yourself or focus on self-care. I know sometimes we have people in our lives that make us feel guilty or shame us or make us feel a certain way because we're taking care of ourselves and focusing on our own life. I actually have this happen to me all the time, and I don't give it any kind of thought. Honestly, I don't even think anything good of it or bad of it. I just don't think anything at all. I'm like, whatever, that's not my business. That just gives you an idea of other people's energies, right? So they want you to focus on your own garden, your own energetic space at this time. Okay, focus on your growth, your expansion, your goals. I'm getting an energy of major love here. I feel you're a very loving human being, Aquarius, that you express love in many different ways in your life. And maybe you have been taken advantage of because you're so kind and you're so loving. Right? And that sucks when that happens. You know, I've done this in my own life where I give a lot and I don't receive back in return. So I've learned to only give where it is reciprocated or where I want to give it without any kind of receiving of energy. And I kind of do that anyways. Like I put the love out there knowing that it might not come back to me. So am I okay giving my love to whoever I'm giving to without it being reciprocated or being treated badly? Then I can continue giving that because it doesn't bother me, because I know. I like to know ahead of time, and I like to know, you know, I'm very aware of the kind of people I'm surrounded by, and I'm an observer. I pick up on energy, so I get to choose who I want to be around. And I feel you're the same way here, Aquarius. You're very sensitive to people's energies, and this is where Spirit wants you to surround yourself with energies that uplift you at this time and not ones that drain you, or limit the amount of time you spend with energies draining you so you're not feeling like you're depleted of energy, right? Right here it feels like you can't get up because you just don't have enough energy to give. Right? How are you supposed to give energy if you don't have energy within yourself? So this is why it's really important to focus on your own energetic space, your own garden, your own heart center, to put the energy that you've been putting towards others toward yourself at this time. Right? And it's not selfish to do that. So if someone's saying something to you about you taking care of yourself or focusing on yourself, making you feel guilty, let them do that all day long. You stay in your grounded place here, taking care of yourself. Okay, so this is what Spirit wants you to do here. You're going to notice that over this month of June, Aquarius, that there's a lot incoming for you. It's a time to receive. Right? It is a time for you to enjoy the fruits of your labor and how far you've come in your life, right? To laugh at the simplest things, to enjoy the joy and the excitement in life, and to drop the weight of heaviness. You are now elevating to a new energy, and you're not meant to carry the weight of other things. You're meant to actually replenish yourself. This is a time for you to replenish your energy. Love yourself. Give yourself some love. As much as you can, give yourself hugs, you know, say positive things about yourself to yourself, even in the mirror, right? Take time out. Like I recently I got a facial. I want to get a massage, and I don't think there's anything wrong with doing that, right? And and doing the things that make me feel good. I deserve that. You deserve that. We all deserve that. So don't be afraid to do that and take care of yourself, right? So this is what this Nine of Pentacles is coming to this place. And you know what? There's something that is activating within you that is not only heart-centered, but it has to do with the gift of love. Like you love expressing your love, and there's different channels that are coming in, opportunities that you're going to be able to express your love in your life. How is this coming in for you right now? Aquarius, share with me here. I'm seeing some of you actually building abundance through the energy of love. This is you expressing yourself and actually helping guide others, sharing your story that helps heal others. I feel that your energy helps others feel like they're not alone. This is a gift that you have. And I feel that sometimes, you know, when we're directing it somewhere where it doesn't feel good, this is where Spirit wants you to become aware of, okay, where am I not feeling good? Where am I dimming my light? Where is it that I need to replenish my soul? Right? Where is that chaos that I can release and let go of? Where is it in my mind? Is there some sort of a belief, or is there some sort of a story that I'm telling myself? Right? So the energy of abundance is growing within your energetic space. They want you to put some light in your garden here and allow yourself. So I'm getting a perspective here that is different than what it was before. So I feel that the way you're going to see your world is going to shift, right? And you know what it is? It's shifting. Like you're becoming aware of how you once saw your life and lived it, and how you are seeing it now and how you're living it with this experience. They're showing me different kinds of timelines that you have been through, Aquarius, different experiences you've had. I feel that, you know, you've had moments where you were in a receiving energy and life was great. You were living your best life. Things were good. You were feeling happy. And then there were moments that were heavy, like they fluctuate. So I feel some of you are going back and looking at some of these memories and readjusting your life to move in a different direction. Like I feel like I'm getting the words, I've been there, I've done that. So I'm getting deja vu coming through. So you're connecting with your higher self. They're leading you down a path. So you're not meant to stay stagnant. You know, some of you may have hit the ground hard, or you feel like you've been knocked down. And this is that weight or that intense energy that comes in before a breakthrough. And I feel that you're having a breakthrough and you're moving to the next level. It feels like an upgrade in your life. It feels like you are battling a boss at the end of a game before you level up to the next level. And here you get to choose, you know, how you want to show up in this new experience. And, you know, with the Nine of Pentacles and the Two of Wands here, I feel Spirit is directing you towards the world. You know, I don't know if you have a social media presence or you're wanting to be a presence in the world because of your gifts or your talents or something that you know, something that you want to share. Maybe it's tied to your story, but there's an opportunity right now, this month of June, for that to actually happen for you, especially if that's what you've been trying to create in your life. And whatever experience you're having in your life, whether it's weighed down, this might not even be weight. This might not be a bad experience, like you being knocked down. This might be an experience that is very soul satisfying for you because you are protecting your energetic space and rejuvenating yourself as you now shift into this new energy. It feels like when I first decided that I was going to leave my 9-to-5 job, it was because I felt like there was some new experience I'm meant to move towards that has nothing to do with what I was currently doing. The Two of Wands for you, I was working in the dental world and then I moved to YouTube. That's totally different. I feel this is kind of energy coming in for some of you as well, where you're leaving an old chapter behind and you're about to step into this new one, however that might show up for you. So this could be a relationship. You know, maybe this is a new relationship, or this is a relationship you already have, but it's taking a turn. It's shifting into something new, something that is more deep and loving, right? And this is something that you have desired for a long time. This is something that you have seen and felt for a very long time. And even though we have things that happen in our lives, I have many different things that happen where I feel I get knocked down. Even this morning, I got up, I have a regular schedule. For me, the 10 of Wands today was me starting late with my filming, just because I had a whole bunch of different things that happened this morning. And sometimes these things happen. Majority of the time, I'm in my rhythm and flow. But today, for some reason, I'm feeling the 10 of Wands. So some of you might be feeling like something got in the way, or, but you just continue on with your vibration and frequency. So I'm not allowing these energies to get in the way of what I'm trying to do. I'm going to get it done and continue down my path. So I feel, in a sense, Spirit is calling you to choose the energy you desire to vibrate in. You can either let the energies around you interfere, or you can take charge and choose to keep them at bay and not allow them to interfere with what you're trying to experience. Okay, so this is what I'm getting here. And alignments and synchronicities are also coming through. Everything is falling into place for you. You might not be seeing this right now, Aquarius, but it definitely is falling into place. What happens is, as we move through life, we have a lot of things that are in the way. You might be having some sort of stressful situation at work, but yet you might be buying a house. You're super excited about that and you're thinking about moving, but then you have this other energy that's there getting in the way of you having this beautiful experience. And what happens is, we can carry the weight of the world, the weight of other people, the weight of things that are happening, and allow them to interfere with an experience that is happening at the same time that might be abundant for us. You get to choose. So this is where Spirit is letting you know that things are working out for you. You're going to find yourself in the right place, meeting the right people with the right opportunities. They're always happening for you. And when we're centered in the energy of love, rejuvenating ourselves with that love, you're going to find that, oh my gosh, the world opens up to you in the most beautiful, profound way. So I want you to pay attention to the numbers 10, 9, and 2, whatever, sequence they show up in. So they might show up as 1092, like 2901, like however they show up for you. I feel this is a confirmation today. And the world is in your hands, is what Spirit is saying here. Your reality is in your hands. Your world is exactly how you see it to be. It's exactly how you see it to be. So I feel sometimes we have to shift the way we're looking at our world. It's our perspective. It's a lens that we choose to wear. So your mindset here is going to be really important as we move through this love portal. And you know what? Love is coming in the air. The other thing I'm getting here is long distance relationships, or you connecting with somebody. I feel Cupid is floating around in your life, and if you're open to love, it is definitely going to come in for you. If you had an experience where you've been really hurt from your past, especially in the love department, they don't want you to hold on to this. They're letting you know that there is somebody that's aligned to you that is going to come into your life if you choose that. Okay, so I'm going to now pull a bonus card. This is the Untamed Spirit Oracle. I'm going to read you the interpretation from the guidebook. Okay, so this is going to be an animal that is going to be guiding you over the next 6 days here. 6 or more days. So we are getting the gray heron. Introspection and patience is what is being called for. Introspection and patience. So if you're seeing a gray heron, this is a confirmation for you. If you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now on your screen. So let's see where the heron is now. Here we go. I found it. All right. So the message is, I watch over the swamp, ready to attack my prey. How long have I been here? I sharpen my mind, let intuitive thoughts rise up from the water. Then I take flight. My wings, the color of rain and air, I return to my home in the sky. Sometimes we cross ponds and marshes, both real and symbolic. We might observe the lush life in these busy places, but we might also feel ourselves down, unable to proceed. Thus, we must look to the heron nearby. There he is, crouched in silence, ready to jump at a fish or frog. The land, water, and air are his realms. He moves on long legs across the first, hunts in the shallows of the second, and soars through the third. There are many species of heron, including the great blue heron, the great egret, and the bittern. Ovid claimed that, like the phoenix, the heron was reborn from the ashes of Ardea, the city burned by the Trojan hero Aeneas, giving its name. With great determination, it can wait for the right moment to feed or migrate elsewhere. It's always headed for home. Okay, so it's always headed for home. So this is really interesting because I feel sometimes life weighs us down, and that's what the Ten of Swords is for you. And where was it that I just saw this? The land, water, and air are his realms. And we have air here within the energy of this card, and the water is coming through the gray heron. So that is your bonus card. That is the animal that is guiding you at this time. So let's close off now with an angel number. Some of you might already be seeing this number. It's your confirmation and guidance. And whenever you do see it, remember the message of this card. So 1331, great fortune, is what's coming through for you. So if you're seeing this number, your message is have faith in your skills and your talents, as they are a tool that can provide you with a bright future. A piece of good advice, a moment of enlightenment, or a comforting message is on its way to you. Everything will work in your favor here, okay? So remember that everything will work in your favor, Aquarius. Keywords are advice, comfort, major change, individuality, and independence. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, so those of you that have made it this far in my video today, thank you so much for your love and support. Your presence here means so much to me. Now, I just wanted to remind everyone that I do have a secondary channel, Sacred Knowledge Living, where myself, my husband Paul, his brother Tom, and Tom's wife Katomi bring you more content. Katomi also brings us the Magic Intention candle, so she has a lot of behind the scenes there. We have meditations and podcasts. Now, I also wanted you to check out my website, www.sacredknowledgetarot.com. I have a lot of offerings there as well, which include my 14-day Mindset Challenge ebook and the 60-day Soul Commitment Challenge that myself and my husband Paul put together for all of you. So make sure you go check that out. Now, I also wanted you to check out some of these videos, especially if you enjoyed the video that you just watched. So enjoy, and until the next time.